So there I was, right? I still loving at it, day coming to an end. I send the love and blessings out there to all the beautiful people in the free world, man. Hopefully, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help you guys make it to and work and wherever you guys came from safe and back to your family in the best of health and the best of everything. Getting to your bag, came home with knowledge. Every day above ground is a good day. The world is cold. The world is so cold. But it's not cold like this AC in a nigga crib. It's cold. It's like cold-hearted, like hot ice. I don't know if people believe in karma no more or believe in God. I'm not trying to make this no religious thing, but shit, everything is preordained and it's written in document that the end of times is coming. That's why you got everybody out here dying. That's why you got men thinking they women. That's why you got girls thinking they men and vice versa. You know what I mean? Fires are starting. You got earthquakes that's setting off and typhoons in the world in certain places and all this shit. Wake up, people. Pay attention. Allah is becoming angry with humankind. It's time to push some love into the world. I can't lie, man. I got a problem with all the niggas in jail that got a voice. Y'all steady just pushing out bullshit content. Hate. He's a rat. He's a chomo. He's a rapist. He's a like just it's clown shit. He did this last summer. He rolled it up from here. He did that. Man, every nigga on earth is about 90% real. 90% real. Never 100%. Half you niggas is not 90. Half you niggas is 25% real. What you think niggas in life do with that other 10%? Backdoor homies, rape women and children, tell on niggas, steal from they homies, rob niggas, set homies up to get killed, snatch old ladies' purses, point the finger at the next brother or sister, always praying on the next brother or sister downfall. Wake up, it's too much violence. There will be no violence without violence. And you're gonna get your karma. Karma might come to you in so many ways. That's why I'm trying to straighten up. When I was out there living that mi vida loca, like shit. That's why I'm trying to do so right. Because I don't want shit to curse my kids or come back on me. Shit that already came back on a nigga. Niggas in jail. They got board dates, and niggas that ain't got no date, they gotta go to a board date. If you on the internet popping and trying to make people life miserable, you are lame. You worry about what the fuck going on in the free world. Worry about those famous 5 words. Why should we parole you? I bet you can't answer that, gangster. You spend all your time on the yard with the homies in the army. Crippin', blood, crimin', essaying, northerning, stabbing your own kind, doing God knows what in the cell. Because some of you niggas is on the down low. I ain't even told a story about the OG nigga from 6-0 and the other nigga from 6-0 in High Desert that was doing that freaky shit. Yeah, I ain't even got on that yet, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. And that was on a level 4 GP 180. 180. So it's riders and yees everywhere. Everywhere. What a person do with his life should concern the next person, especially motherfuckers in prison. I bet you if they ask you, how do I hate a person? How do I hate people? That's 5 words, put it like that. I bet you know all the answers to that shit. If the nigga got the color on you don't like, kill him. If a nigga wearing the wrong type of shoe, kill him. If he over here in the wrong motherfucking zip code, get him. He in the field over there with an offset, get him. How do you hate a person? Because he's black? Willie Lynch? Turn the house nigga against the field nigga? I bet you they'll tell you how they can hate a person. Rather they can tell you, why should they get parole? And this is life sustaining, their life depending on this. Their life is on the line. But you're not gonna do nothing to try to better yourself, to change your negative behavior patterns to get the fuck out of jail. Probably when you go in that boardroom, you might say, cub, blood, creamer, nigga. Dumbass nigga. How can you ever imagine or thinking about answering that question, why should we parole you, if you're not changing yourself? You're not ready for parole. Look at the negative shit you putting out. You're not ready. Everybody should be free. But if your plan is to get out and destroy the community, man, look, man, sorry to say, I don't give a fuck who don't like it, man. Stay where the fuck you at, man. Within the past 72 hours, niggas that's considered trophies in the streets, that people love, fathers, kids, babies, have been ripped away from their families and gone forever, never coming back. Never coming back, and all we got left is Instagram memories of what they was, who shot John, and type of niggas they was. That's not life. Within the past 72 hours, in my city, in the communities I come from, side of that 110 freeway, it's been up in smoke from the east side to the west side. At times, in life, shit be hard. But that don't mean you gotta get out there and do the wrong thing, young niggas. You feel me? It'll get better. Ain't nothing perfect, but it'll get better. Now, before I shut it down, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. And it come from the Bible. I took my little notes, right? That it's a time for everything. Hold on, excuse me. I ain't got my glasses. Baby mama snatched them motherfuckers off my face. No capping. I'm just keeping it real. We going through the struggle. All right, it say, for everything, there is a time. For everything under Allah. From a time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to harvest. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to build and a time to destroy. A time to cry and a time to laugh. A time to grieve and a time to dance. A time to gather rocks and a time to scatter stones. A time to speak, a time to be silent. A time to gather stones and a time to scatter stones. A time to embrace and a time to turn away. It's time to love because there's so much hate. It's a time to love and it's a time to hate. But I feel it's time to love because there's so much hate. Assalamu alaikum. Have a beautiful night.